Good evening and welcome to Electronic Game Information, our Game of the Year Awards 2018. Tonight we have a lot to cover. Apparently there are a lot more categories than I was expecting, and so I need everyone to kind of bear with me. We're going to be going through all of the categories that we should have been covering throughout the last two episodes. I think that we should just dive in quickly. We're going to do things a little bit differently. We're going to be starting with the Game of the Year Awards. We are also going to be starting with the list. So the list is going to be of the different games that have different categories throughout the Game of the Year. So let's get right into it. We're going to start off with the first category, which is, of course, Best Music. And Best Music, the nominees... Nominees for Best Music. Okay, so the nominees for Best Music, I'm gonna just I seem to have lost the list of the categories. Okay, so I just am. Okay, I'm going to just go off of what I see here in the monitor. So let's start with the nominees for Best Music. I'm seeing God of War. Kratos, God of War. God of War is, of course, an action-adventure game with the Best Music nominee. This is looks like a game. This is a woman smiling, and okay, and that's a nominee for the Best Music of the year of 2018. Here we have another game. This is an action game. Okay, and can we go back to the one before, because I do think I know what this game is. I do think this game is, of course, a some sort of action. It's some sort of action RPG with a funny little man or a character, a funny character who has been given a sword with incredible magical abilities. Maybe it's a role-playing game. It's got some of the best music of the year. Let's go to the advance, please, and then we will have the best music for what is obviously a platformer game, and this is. It's okay, and the best music, the winner of the Best Music Award goes to this game with a woman who may be smiling or she may be frowning, and it's got a kind of moody kind of feel. So congratulations to that for getting the best music in a video game in 2018. Now we'll go back to Best 3D Graphics. We're back to God of War. We all know who Kratos is. We've grown to love Kratos over the last few years. This looks like Bulletstorm. Bulletstorm is, of course, a shooter from People Can Fly, the people that made the Painkiller series. Bulletstorm. This game, again, is, again, with the 3D graphics. It makes sense because this woman is here and she's, you can see some depth of field effects. There's some nice blurring. I see in this game a woman. It's another woman and this woman raids tombs. This is Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Best 3D graphics in 2018. This is Octopath Traveler. This is Octopath Traveler. Octopath Traveler is a nominee for the best graphics of 2018. And is also the winner of the best graphics of 2018. Octopath Traveler goes to show you, I guess, that you don't need the most advanced hardware. You don't need the smoothest polygons. You can make something that is creative and interesting to look at, and it can win best 3D graphics in 2018, the same year that you have the God of War remake. These are the best 2D graphics. This is another category that I didn't know about, and it is obviously another. This looks like Shovel Knight. It's Shovel Knight with the best 2D graphics. I don't think that's Shovel Knight. Can I take that back? Can we go back to that? I don't think that's Shovel Knight. It is Blue Man. I can't really see that well. There's a lot of things above it, and I'm just going to say it is, it's got some very interesting pixel art, and I hope that it wins the best 2D graphics. Next up is, for the best 2D graphics, is it's a SimCity game. SimCity came out again. It came out again, and this is a platformer. This is the platformer that also was nominated, I believe, for best music. So we now know that it has very good art and very good music. So maybe it could be a runner-up for something else later on in the evening. Best 2D graphics. This is a Metroidvania game, I'm guessing, and this is Dead Cells. This is Dead Cells. I have played Dead Cells. Dead Cells is a fantastic action game in the Metroidvania style with roguelike elements, lots of RPG elements. It's a fantastic game. I do love Dead Cells. I knew what that was, even though it was very hard to see. When you type over it, and I can't see the screenshot, it's hard for me, and I already am struggling. So I don't know what this game is. Could be. It looks like a Flash game. So let's go ahead and advance to see the next nominee. Oh, the winner's Dead Cells. Dead Cells wins the best 2D art. That makes sense because it was a fantastic, beautiful game with a lot of wonderful set-piece graphics moments. Even though it was a 2D game, this is the best multiplayer online game award. I'm going to say that's probably... I'm going to say... I'm going to look at the chat. Maybe they know what it is. Okay, no one seems to be helping me, and okay, there is another multiplayer online game. This looks like a game where you have to track down a creature of some kind. Maybe you are the creature. It sounds like a fun game. You can play it online with people that you've never met, or maybe you make some friends in the real world and you coordinate and you create a clan and you make this multiplayer experience for everybody. So the next game is, of course, it's Assassin's Creed 4. Assassin's Creed 4 with shipbuilding and bullet. Okay, so go back. So I don't think that that's Bulletstorm. I'm gonna guess again. It's not Bulletstorm. It's a call. It might be Call of Duty. It might be Call of Duty. What are we on? Call of Duty. Okay, and it also is a nominee for the multiplayer online game in addition to graphics, and there was another category. This is a game that is popular with a lot of people online. Okay, and that's one way of putting it. And the winner is, of course, Assassin's Creed 4, best multiplayer online game. Thank you so much. Congratulations to the makers of Assassin's Creed 4. Here is Mario Party. These are multiplayer games. Again, these are multiplayer offline games. So this is a game that you can play with your friends in the house with you. You're sitting down. You have four controllers, multiplayer, and Mario Party, Super Mario Party came out this year on the Nintendo Switch, and it made a lot of people turn their heads and say Mario Party is back. So good luck to Mario Party. What else we have? We have Mario Tennis, another entry into the Mario sports subgenre that incorporates the fantastic characters that you've grown to love over the years into sports games that you also grew to love over the years, and with special moves. This is a Soul Calibur game. I recognize the man on the left as a character from Soul Calibur, and I recognize the man on the right as Geralt from the Witcher series. So good luck to you, best multiplayer offline, and this looks like a split. It's got, I see, Smash Brothers. Smash Brothers is, of course, a game that just came out. It's hit the shelves this week, and it's already causing quite a stir. It's one of the best multiplayer offline games that you can play. I think you can also play it online, so it maybe should have also been in the online category. And people say that it looks really great and it has all of these effects. So it's a cook game. Oh, and the winner is Super Mario Party. Congratulations to Super Mario Party. I believe that you are the best multiplayer offline game. Congratulations to all the people who worked on Super Mario Party. It's a great category it's a great category to win an award in. Best Action Game of 2018 is the first nominee is Spider-Man. Spider-Man is, of course, the famous Spider-Man of legend, Spider-Man, the famous man who became a boy and became a man again, and fast forward to 2099. This looks like a screenshot from a different game, but he still kind of looks like Spider-Man. So I'm going to say that's Spider-Man 2099. And to the next, it is Shadow of the Tomb Raider again. Shadow of the Tomb Raider is, of course, returned to form for the action series that has gotten us all into the deepest, darkest tombs that we've ever known. This is a Hitman game, I'm guessing, and Colony Wars. Colony Wars is back. It came back. I wasn't aware that it came back, but here it is. It's on the best action game of... I'm just doing a little bit of math in my head, and it is 2018, so Colony Wars has been out of the picture for quite a long time. And we're so glad to have you back, and we are so glad to be playing Colony Wars again here in 2018. It goes to show that great gameplay mechanics never die, and only graphics get better. And the winner is... Spider-Man 2099. Congratulations to Spider-Man 2099. The FPS, classic genre, popular genre. I do know these a little bit better than I do know some of the other categories. I hadn't paid attention to this year. So FPS is, there's a Far Cry 5. Far Cry 5 is a great nominee for FPS of the year. This is not also this is Battlefield 5. Speaking of 5s, we have Far Cry 5, and now we have Battlefield 5. I remember the sniper character causing a bit of stir when she was revealed in the announcement trailer, but I'm so glad to see that this wonderful franchise has rekindled a spark of it. It's revealing to know what you can do with the classic war shooter genre, which has otherwise been kind of... To do something new is a special thing. And we have other nominees in the first-person shooter category. I can't see that screenshot at all. It is... this doesn't look like a first-person shooter. It looks like a third-person shooter, and I'm going to guess it is the third-person shooter that maybe they did this is a 3D master of a third-person shooter that came out many years ago on the PlayStation 2 or 3. And we're so glad to have it back. It's a first-person shooter now. It was a third-person shooter, and they just switched that up. So it's back, and here it is. It made it. And I'm gonna say Overwatch. I'm just gonna. All right, and the winner is Far Cry 5. Far Cry 5 is a fantastic first-person shooter. It definitely doesn't do that much new with the first-person shooter genre. It doesn't try to break its formula, but the formula works. And like I said before, great play mechanics don't need to be updated. Okay, and so let's go on to the next. So what happened was I got very excited to talk about the game that I had made up. I came up with a lot of new things to add to that, and it spun a little bit out of control, I think, and I was supposed to be doing research and playing these games. I haven't been able to play as many of the newer games since I've been I've been working backwards through a lot of my other games catalogs, and so a lot of these new games I haven't played yet. Maybe you've played them and you've grown to enjoy them, and I think that's wonderful. And that's why we've got a group of people who voted on these outside of my supervision, and they handed me the awards. I was supposed to be doing this with them, but I didn't. So I don't know. The decisions that were made are as new to me as they are to you. And we have a new award up on the screen. It is a puzzle game. It looks like a Tiger Electronics game that you would put AA batteries in. It is a nominee for Best Puzzle Game of 2018. Good luck to it. It looks like it says Donut County. Why don't we go to the phones? That would be a nice way to take some time to talk about the nominees for these categories. Hello, you're on the air with Electronic Game Information. We are talking about the kind of lower down the list categories for the Game of the Year Awards in 2018. We've got the best puzzle game up right now. I can describe to you what I'm seeing, and maybe you can help me understand what it is.
Okay.
So I see a little white boy. He's a 3D model white boy with a red cape, and he's sitting in a chair. And it is a nominee for Best Puzzle Game.
Captain Underpants.
Okay. Captain Underpants, a nominee for Best Puzzle Game of 2018. Do we have any other nominees in this category?
Do you know the game 1 Hour, 1 Life?
What did you just tell me?
Do you know the game 1 Hour, 1 Life?
1 Hour and 1 Life? No, I don't.
Yeah.
Can you describe to me what this game is?
It's a point-and-click survival game. You live for 1 hour on a single server that's always constant and online, and it's all made by one person.
Is it a was that the game that you thought? Is that Captain Underpants?
Not exactly.
Can I tell you what I was looking at right now?
Sure.
It's extraordinarily colorful. Its lines, it looks like it could be like a Dr. Mario type of game. And there's a man at the end of the table, and he's holding a stick.
Is the man wearing the cape, or
no? This is a different game. It's a man in a gray outfit, like something a guard would wear in like the turn of the 20th century. And he's holding a stick, and he's looking at these colors on the table. And I think that they could be food.
Is that Overcooked?
It could. Okay. Okay, and the winner is the Tiger Electronics game. So thank you for your call. Let's go to the next caller. This is very helpful for me. I am so glad to have such a supportive group of people out there. Hello, you're on the air with Electronic Game Information. Can I describe to you what I'm seeing?
Yes, you can.
All right, we are in the best strategy game category. There is a field, and it is snowing. And there's a grid, but not all of the field is a grid. And there are characters lined up on either side, and they're looking at each other. So it's a grid-based strategy game. We can see this, and it is snowing. And it's Christmas, so it's appropriate. And it is a nominee for the best strategy game of 2018.
All right. So a grid, and it's snowing. Okay.
It looks.
It's not like one of those God of Wars, is it?
No, no, God of War was a action adventure game, and this is a strategy.
Okay,
game.
yeah. A strategy game.
All
right.
Is
it like more the Civilization, but like it's in the snow this time? You know, Civilization, that like game where it's kind of like Risk, but like it doesn't suck.
Yeah,
and it's on the computers.
I don't think it's that.
You don't? Oh.
I think it has. Okay. They've moved it. It's gone, and now it's another grid game. But this game looks like it's tiny. There's a man and they're moving him. I think that they might be just moving them more quickly because I am in trouble, and the game that was tiny won.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for your call. We have another caller waiting here on the line.
All right.
We have a winner for the best strategy game, and now we have the best action RPG. This is a game series that I'm a little bit more familiar with. The first game I see is that looks like a Xenoblade game, so I'm going to suggest that it is a Xenoblade 2, the Torna the Golden Country. The second game is a Yakuza game. I know these games a little bit better, so just stay on the line. I think we're going to be okay. And
hello? Okay.
I think this is. Can I describe to you what I'm seeing?
Yes, you can.
This looks like a game that is set in Greece. And it might be a Titan Quest type of game, but but Titan Quest is an older game, and it's not the kind of game I would imagine.
Assassin's Creed Dragon.
Okay, thank you for your call. Assassin's Creed Dragon, we've got another game, we've got another caller. This is a game that also seemed to be, I think, on the nominees for the best multiplayer online game. Caller, you are looking. I am looking at a mountain and a lizard that could be a lizard that you ride, or it could be a lizard that you hunt. And it is a nominee for a best
dragon game or some dragon fable.
I can only tell you what I'm seeing, which is I see the back of it.
Okay.
And it looks bigger than the. There seems to be some kind of hero in it, but the way that they've formatted the screenshots, it's difficult to discern what I'm looking at.
So the first person, third person, what are we talking here?
Third person, I'm guessing.
Third person, okay.
And it's an action RPG that was also a online multiplayer game.
It can't be RuneScape, can it?
I mean, is that a game where you just follow a lizard?
Yeah, I guess it's a warlock. I think that's the proper term. I just wanted to say, dude, I love your outfit.
Oh, thank you so
good.
much.
You look really good on that, man.
I really appreciate it. It's
you.
been a great honor to be able to wear the outfit of such a beloved character. Thank you for your
Yeah,
call.
you look great, man.
No, thanks.
Right.
Happy Game of the Year 2018. And okay,
Yeah.
so we had one more in it. The game that I'm gonna just say it's Titan Quest. Okay, so we're gonna take a quick break from the Game of the Year categories to play the video poem for tonight. I didn't make a video poem for tonight, but we do have one. I guess you've probably already seen it. This is new. Okay, all right. We breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. We do have Alan Resnick is here. He is at the Electronic Game Information Game of the Year Awards. He is out on the street. Alan, are you there? Are you out on the street with the microphone?
Yes, Robby, I am here live from the EGI Game of the Year Awards red carpet.
Alan, I remember seeing you at the office and
Yeah.
you were shooting the video.
Right.
And then you left, and I thought you had left.
No, I came out here to the EGI Game of the Year Awards red carpet, and boy, oh boy, are the stars out tonight.
Alan, that is so exciting. It's so wonderful.
Yes.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for being out there. Alan, can you tell me
Absolutely.
who you're seeing? Can you tell me who you're seeing? What people from or creatures or characters you're seeing?
Oh, you know who I saw? That lovable pink ball, Kirby. Kirby was here. That was super fun.
Yeah.
I saw a little robot guy from Contra Hardcore. That was neat.
So the robot guy?
Yeah, a little robot guy. Oh, who's that? There's someone over. That guy's in Soul Calibur. There's someone from Soul Calibur. So I'm really kind of.
Is it Cervantes?
I'm not.
Is it Cervantes? From Soul Calibur?
Cervantes.
Cervantes.
Yeah, he looked. You know who I saw? The Cole Phelps, Detective Cole Phelps, came walking by.
From L.A. Noir, Cole Phelps.
Yes.
You saw L.A. Noir's Cole Phelps.
Yeah, I'm a little starstruck because he came by. His face was so smooth, but it had such amazing subtle movements. I felt like I could read his emotions.
Articulation. They motion captured his whole. They put a whole net on him.
Very, very neat, very cool. I loved seeing Cole Phelps.
Oh man, did you get to say hi to him? Did you?
No.
Did you? If you see him again, you should see if he wants to come on the show.
Okay, I'd be a little embarrassed to talk to Cole Phelps, but I'll try it.
All right.
Who did I see? I saw Dorian Pavis and the Iron Bull. Can you believe that?
Okay, so Alan, that's so amazing because I was in a relationship with the Iron Bull. I had kind of a thing going on with the Iron Bull when in Dragon Age Inquisition was my character.
You got to kiss the Iron Bull.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Thank you.
Who else did I see? I saw someone. Oh, who did I see? I saw that half rabbit, half cranky Kang from the Mario Rabbids DLC, Donkey Kong DLC.
Alan, I'm going to stop you there. I think you said Cranky Kang. I think
Cranky
I heard
Kang
that.
from-
Cranky. I'm pretty sure it is Cranky Kong. Because he's from the Donkey Kong family.
I'm gonna ask
So
around.
I'm going to just remind you that most of the characters, Donkey,
Kong,
Diddy,
Kong,
Dixie,
yeah, Kong.
Cranky. Kong.
I'll defer to you on this. In my family, we always called him Cranky Kang. I'm just gonna keep calling him Cranky Kang until I. Well, okay, we'll see.
All right.
Who else? You know, I think I see Marth.
Marth?
Yeah, Marth. I think I'm gonna try to interview Marth. Marth.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Hey, Marth. Hey, Marth. No, he's not gonna.
Well, Alan, can you please go and track him down, because that's a
Marth!
get. He is just in Smash Brothers.
Hey, Marth. 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 No, I don't think. He's going another way. He's taking photos with some Marth.
Well, thank you for trying, Alan.
Thank you,
maybe
Robby.
you'll come back around.
Back to
maybe,
you, Robby.
Okay, and it's me again, and here we are at the Electronic Game Information Awards. We had Alan. I'm embarrassed.
What? Robby.
I'm embarrassed.
What's up, bud?
Well, I had a very interesting night last night. It was a little difficult. Ben and Cricket were here, and we, I invited them in to talk about games that came out this year, and I ended up talking a little bit more about the game I made up.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And
Ben and I we had plans, and he canceled, and now it's starting to make sense.
Well, have you talked to him?
We were texting last night. We were gonna go get the hot water that they sell, and he was just saying he had some bullshit he had to do. He couldn't make it. I was kind of bummed, but
Did he?
But now it makes sense. I forgot about EGI. Yeah.
He used the word bullshit.
Did he? No. I actually can't remember what he said, but it was.
He said that he was
busy.
He said that he was texting you at one point.
Right. Yeah, we were texting for a while. He's sending me some memes, and I was kind of making some jokes. But He had. I forgot that you were doing EGI. I knew about the game of the year. Okay.
He was. They were acting. I mean, they were acting kind of weird. So.
Ben and Cricket.
I kind of like when I left last night. I felt kind of weird, and I was.
What happened?
I was just. I was just supposed to. They were supposed to be talking about games, and I kind of wanted to talk more about my game that I made up, and they just kind of got more agitated as the night wore on, and we kind of it just left in a weird way, and I went home, and I just was not feeling well, and I was supposed to kind of be
like they didn't like. What were they doing? They didn't like the game you made up?
No, I don't think they liked the game. They had a lot of
Robby, I'm sorry.
feedback.
Robby, I'm really sorry about that.
Well,
I mean, honestly, just between you and me, and I just think the game you made up is so cool and so wonderful. And I don't want to say anything bad about my friends Ben and Cricket. They're great, but I just want to tell you that to come on your show, it's such a wonderful show that you've made. You put so much your heart into this show, and to come in and to trash talk that game you made up, it's just like terrible. That's one of the worst things I've ever heard. I actually kind of feel like you should stop talking. Maybe you should maybe reconsider your friendship with those people.
Alan, I really appreciate you standing up for me. I feel like you're trying to lift me up here, and I do recognize that. I do think that I probably was being a little bit. I think I was being a bit much. I think I asked them to come in for one reason, and I kind of flipped that on them,
Robby,
and I tried to get them to go along with it, but I didn't really communicate well with them about it.
I just want to say this is not your fault. Ben and Cricket, there's two kinds. They're hard people. There's two kinds of people. There's people who like to drink a fine wine, an old wine, and there's people who drink crap from keg beer. Or they'll drink rubbing alcohol in their soda. It's just, there's two kinds of people. You know what I'm saying? So don't take it with a grain of salt. Toxic people are toxic, and you just gotta kind of live your life. Do what makes you happy. Like what do you like to do? What makes you kind of like a happy person? Like what's special? What's something special about you that you might want to share with all your viewers that would make you feel good?
Well, I mean, let's let's see. Well, you know, I have been working a lot on myself. So something that I've been doing to help myself I feel like I've been kind of in a rut, you know, like I've just been, you know, one of the things that I do when I'm in a rut is I buy video games impulsively.
Right.
Like I'll just, if a game is on sale, I'll just buy it. I'll just buy it
Yeah.
like without even thinking about it. So and you know, the last year has been particularly kind of like up and down, and so I have purchased a lot of games, and I without even thinking about it. And so once I realized that I was doing that, I started to feel very guilty about it, and to sort of work on that guilt, I've been kind of building a spreadsheet for all of these games that I've purchased, plus.
Well, I guess.
And I've been doing I've been recording my playtime, and putting that into the spreadsheet with how much money I spend per game, and kind of average, trying to get basically like, yeah. And so it's like, my idea is that if I, you know, I would like to have spent $1 per hour of gameplay.
$1 per hour of gameplay that you get.
Yeah. So I actually
I have
a screen. I have the screenshots of the spreadsheet if you want to actually see it.
Yes.
I could show you. Can we show Alan the spreadsheet? So this is a kind of a zoom in of the spreadsheet. This is my Xbox One spreadsheet.
Whoa.
So if you look up at the top here, you can see I have a list of all of the games that I have purchased, or you know, you see a little like, so you see number sign, you know, you see dollar signs where I've actually bought a game, and then you know, you see GP if it's on Xbox Game Pass, which has been a really good that's a great value if you do end up getting an Xbox One.
I don't think I have an Xbox.
Well, you never know. And so if you do end up getting an Xbox One, get Game Pass. It's a great way to kind of like maximize the amount of playtime you can get out of $1.
Plus?
So it's better. It's more of like it's like Netflix but for Xbox games.
Okay.
And anyway, so if you see there, I've got so there's games that, you know, you spend a lot of money on, and you know, you don't maybe. This is not the best example because this is the Xbox One, which I got more recently, and so there's already sort of a back catalog of like games you could buy on sale. Right. But you see, like up there, I have Halo Master Chief Collection. I purchased that for $7.
It sounds good.
And I have just only played the first Halo in that collection, which I spent 12 hours playing. So if you were doing like an hour per dollar or $1 per hour, then I've already kind of like surpassed that.
Well, hold on a second, Robby. Robby, is this kind of like a carbon tax sort of thing? It's not. You don't have to pay. Like if you bought a $60 game, you don't have to play that game for 60 hours if you don't like the game, because maybe you bought a $2 game on sale that you played for 100 hours and it makes up for it.
Exactly, that's exactly it. So there's, if you go back to the spreadsheet. Actually, can we skip over to the next one? So this is the PlayStation 4 spreadsheet.
Okay.
So you can see up here I spent $60 on Destiny.
Yeah.
And that was actually Destiny. I got the base game and the Taken King DLC.
Okay.
And so I only spent 36 hours with that, but if you scoot over to The Witcher, which I spent $60 on the base game and then $10 on the DLC, I spent 166 hours with that game. So those two things kind of do even out.
That's
and then
great.
you know, I also add in stuff like if I get like PlayStation Plus or Xbox Live Gold or Game Pass, or you know, maybe someday they'll fix PS Now. I don't know. I doubt it, but you know.
Robby, this is so cool.
Yeah. Well,
this
if you take a look at the next one I have is this is one that I'm having a little bit of trouble with because this is my Wii U spreadsheet, and it is you know, the Wii U I do think was a great system. I really do. It's got some flaws, but it's got some fantastic games on it. And the problem with Nintendo games, and this goes to everyone out there, and you probably know this too, is that you kind of treat them a little precious. So you want to make sure that you make the time to be able to enjoy them as fully as possible.
Absolutely.
But in this kind of, you know, picked up, you know, social media, 24/7 news cycle world that we live in, it's hard to kind of set that time aside to really appreciate, say, something like The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD, which I did buy up on the spreadsheet there. It's spent $25 on it. Can we see the spreadsheet? It's right there, and And there it is. And I only spent 10 hours on it, but you know, one of these days I'll beat it.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying.
Okay. It's very
so
cool.
that's a spreadsheet, and
I love that.
Yeah, let's go to the calls for really quick. Let's talk about the spreadsheet for a second. Hello, you're on the air with Electronic Game Information. Did you guys did you see the spreadsheet that I made?
Yeah, I really liked it. I think it's a really good way to make sure all your games are really, you know, you're getting what you need from them.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you use a similar system?
I do, but instead of hours, it's achievements possibly unlocked.
Oh wow!
So
how much time do you spend? What's your value dollar per achievement?
Oh, well, I think that, you know, some games have a small amount of achievements, but they really, you know, make you work for them.
Sure,
and those can be really, really valuable. So I say like it's around like if I pay like $60 for a game,
okay,
I should be getting around half that amount.
so 30 achievements.
At least.
30 achievements for a $60 game.
Yeah, around.
I like that. I like that a lot. What's the last game that you really sank your teeth into for those achievements?
Let me see. I haven't been getting a lot of game time in recently, but a lot of work stuff. But let me think. No, I just can't think of one that I recently bought because I've been having trouble with money recently. You know, a lot of rent, really, you know, pretty expensive prices.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel you there. Well, you know, sometimes you know, you just got to go back and replay stuff that you already have. Thank you for your call. I am actually getting some breaking news right now that Alan has stopped someone on the red carpet. Alan, I believe he has stopped a Goron from The Legend of Zelda, a Goron from. Oh, wow.
Yes, Robby, it is true. I am here on the red carpet with a Goron. This is Goron right here. Hey, Goron, I'm going to try to interview Goron. Goron.
Oh, okay.
Goron.
He is a Goron from the Legend of Zelda. Ladies and gentlemen, Alan is interviewing a Goron.
That's right. Goron, how are you doing?
Hey, doing pretty good here. How are you?
I am great. Thank you for talking to me, Goron. You are a Goron. And I got to say, Goron, you were not nominated for any of the games this year. Why did you come here?
I just came here to support the Electronic Gaming Convention and support the Game of the Year awards. I felt like it was important for me to be here.
Very cool. Now, I can't help but notice, but you are a low polygon Goron, which makes me think maybe you're from a DS or Nintendo 64 Zelda game. Is that true?
Yep, Nintendo 64 all the way. You got it. You're really on point tonight.
Thank you, Goron. I really love talking to Goron. Goron is a very sweet. This Goron is a very sweet Goron. Goron, have you played Breath of the Wild?
No, I don't really have a lot of time for gaming myself. You know, being Goron, you know, has its downside.
Yeah, absolutely. Fair enough. Makes a lot of sense. Now I got a personal question. I've always wanted. I've never met a Goron till now, and I've always wanted to. I told myself, if you ever meet a Goron, you got to ask this question. Goron. This is a question. I love bomb flowers, but I never know where to find them. Any suggestions where I might find some more bomb flowers?
I mean, just look around, man. They're everywhere if you look for them close enough. You know what I mean?
Pretty wonderful advice coming from this Goron. Goron. Gotta ask. I was playing Skyward Sword, and I met a different Goron, a Goron named Gorko, in the desert. Do you know Gorko?
Oh yeah, he's like a friend of mine. We sometimes we just hang out, play some video games. He's a cool guy. You should talk to him. I'm pretty sure he'll like you.
Very cool. Sometimes you don't have time to play video games, and sometimes you do, especially when you're hanging out with Gorko. Now we're pretty far away from your hometown. I got to ask, did you curl up into a little ball and roll here?
No, I took an airplane.
Didn't know that was possible. Very cool. And Goron, I apologize if this makes you feel bad, but why were you not in the new Smash Brothers, Goron?
I don't know. They just didn't invite me this time.
Damn, that sucks.
And sometimes, people forget. Like, I'm in their little contact book, but they just forget.
Bummer, big bummer. Well, anyways, that's all the time we have. Thank you for talking to me, Goron. This was fun meeting a Goron. So back to you, Robby.
Unbelievable, Alan. Thank you so much. I mean, you just cannot, you can't believe who shows up at these Game of the Year Awards ceremony. It's so exciting. I mean, we've there's been a lot of sightings that you've had, and you've talked to a Goron now. It's turning out to be a pretty fantastic party out there.
Mm-hmm.
Alan?
Yes.
Alan,
Robby,
I'm hearing that there is another there's another character coming your way. Make sure you grab him. I'm hearing from the producers that are on the field with you that there is a character called Knack.
Yeah. We got Knack here.
Oh, we got Knack on Electronic Game Information, the Game of the Year Awards 2018. It's Knack.
That is right, Robby. Live from the EGI red carpet, I am here with Knack. Knack. So what?
Hi.
You're Knack, right? What the heck are you?
I don't really know. I've been trying to figure that out myself. I've been on a sort of like self-discovery kind of thing.
Right. So Knack, you're Knack. What can you say? You are Knack. You're one of the you're big Knack. You have Knack 1, Knack 2.
Alan, ask him. Alan, can you hear me? Can you hear me
yes,
out
Robby,
on the street?
I can hear you.
Can you ask him what that thing in the middle of his chest is?
Oh yeah, yes. What the heck is that, Knack? You have some sort of a sphere in the center of your chest. What is that? Is that like a power source or something?
Basically, yeah, it's what keeps me alive. I have to protect it at all costs, or else I will die immediately.
Okay. So if I were to put my finger right in that little circle, you'd die.
No, it has to be damaged significantly. Touching it isn't going to hurt it.
So I can touch it. Okay, thank you.
Alan, Alan, I've seen screenshots of what I think might be Knack, but the screenshot that I've seen, he's made of wood.
Right.
Can you get him to clarify?
Okay, Knack, I'm hearing that most people think you're made of wood, and I do see that maybe it seems like bits of you are made of wood, and then you have some triangles and some metal bits. What the heck are you?
It's a mixture of wood and other material, plastics, metal, whatever I can find and stick on myself.
Very cool. So now, there you heard it here first at EGI Red Carpet Game of the Year Awards. Knack sticks little bits of wood and metal and anything he can find to himself to become Knack. Thank you, Knack.
Thank you, Knack.
Having me.
That's Knack.
So
Back
we
to
had
you,
Knack.
Robby.
Alan, did you know who Knack was?
Knack? Yeah, I knew Knack. I saw Knack at.
Is he?
yes, I've
is
seen
it
Knack.
like? Is it? He looks. Is he? How big is he?
Well, the Knack I talked to was pretty big, but I thought Knack was really like a small guy too. So.
Like a. What do you mean? Like how small?
I thought he was like that. I thought he was like that, but then I saw him walking over, and I was like, "Is that Knack?"
He seemed like he's very. He had a lot of parts. Like it's like somebody started drawing him and like forgot to stop.
Right. Yeah, he was kind of scary. He had a lot of sharp edges, but he was super nice.
So, did you get anything out of that? Did you feel like you came away with a better understanding of Knack?
A little bit. Yeah, Knack. If you hurt, he's got a thing in his chest that you could kill him by. If you like really hurt it, if you damaged it, he would die. I guess that's similar to like you or me. We have like our hearts. So, and Knack's also. I found out he's part wood.
Well, Alan, it's been such a wonderful treat to have you here. Especially,
you.
I honestly say that you being here has really made me feel 120% times better
Oh, thank you, Robby.
than I
That
was
is
feeling
great.
at the beginning of the show. At the top of the show, I have to say that I was in a lot of trouble. And Alan, you came here. You made a fantastic video poem.
Thank you, Robby.
You
Oh
interviewed
my God.
Goron and
Yeah,
Knack
that was so-
on the
yes.
red carpet, and you almost flagged down Marth.
That would have been pretty fun to talk to Marth.
And
Thank-
I think just maybe being knowing that you saw Marth and maybe he heard you say Marth,
right.
and I know you by
Right.
extension, I feel
Yeah.
a little thrill. So
that is
thank you
pretty
so
cool.
much for that.
Can I just say before, I just
yeah.
want to say thank you for your kind words. Honestly, to be on your show is such an honor, and anyone who doesn't think that is, in my opinion, an idiot. So it's just such a thrill to be here. I'm just so happy to be part of the action. I'm so excited to be here.
Well, Alan, we still have another night ahead of us to do awards, and I'd love to have you back, Alan. Do you think you could join us again tomorrow night? Here in the studio.
In the studio?
Yeah, we've got. Alan, I promise I'm gonna do my homework. I'm gonna know what the games, the categories are this time. I'm sorry if you came in and it felt like a little kind of janky. It's all coming together thanks to you.
This has been no. This is your show, Robby. You did amazing. This is a great event. This is a great night. Tomorrow's gonna be wonderful. Thank you so much. I'm so pumped. I'll see you tomorrow.
Absolutely, and maybe we'll bring Ben and Cricket back too. I think that would be great because I do feel some level of responsibility for what happened.
No,
So,
dude, just text. No. Okay.
I think, Alan, I understand what you're doing. It's very kind of you to try and lift me up. I do, I'm trying to get better at apologizing.
You're very good at everything. You're very good at apologizing and everything. You don't owe them. You don't owe them anything.
I don't need to owe them anything. It's just I think it would be the right thing to do to have them back, and we can all sit together and we can find out what the 2018 Game of the Year is.
Okay, yeah, I'm just so excited to be part of it. Thank you so much, Robby.
Okay,
Back
I'll see
to
you again tomorrow night, Alan
See you
Resnick. Thank you,
tomorrow.
special correspondent Alan Resnick. He will be back tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow, Alan. I'm so grateful to have a friend like that who could come in and help to fix something that felt like it was falling through my fingers. I'm beginning to realize that there might be a link between the impulsive way that I buy games on sale and rarely do I give them the time they deserve. I've often waited years for a game to go on sale. Years. And then when it finally is on sale and I snatch it up, I'll give you one example. Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. I was so excited when I saw that it dropped below $8 for the base game and all of the DLC. I snatched it up right away. And you want to know how much time I actually spent in the Feylands? Exploring, leveling up, loot hunting? None at all. 0 hours logged. And I think that it's a little scary for me and maybe a little painful to admit that there is a connection between those impulses, those game buying impulses, and the impulses that lead me to spend the first 2 episodes of a Game of the Year Awards special talking about a game that doesn't exist because of insurmountable licensing fees and some other issues. And maybe you're someone who's struggling with things that you take for granted and the results of that. I know I am. Okay, and that was another episode of Electronic Game Information's Game of the Year Awards 2018. We will see you again for our final episode, our finale episode. Alan Resnick will be here, Ben O'Brien and Cricket Arison will also be here, I hope. Okay, and we will see you then.